and despair. It's John Champion here at the microphone, and alongside me we have a top football analyst in Jim Begley.
Hi John, I can tell you, I'm absolutely delighted to be here.
The central characters standing tall for the national anthem.
And looking down the list of names, it does look, Jim, as though it's going to be a 5-3-2.
Well, it does what it says on the tin. This has clean sheet written all over it.
So off we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. It is good to see a forward tracking back and defending like that from time to time.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just...
And he's been fouled. Looking for his teammate. Griezmann. Hits the ball. That skinned the left-hand post.
Well, I think the keeper knows all too well that there was no getting anywhere near that. That's a big escape.
An important interception, things were starting to look dangerous. Going toe-to-toe with his marker. Plays the ball out wide. And he gets it away.
Maybe now. That was a carbon copy of an earlier miss.
Well, I wonder if their profligacy will rebound on them somehow. You know, they're very much on the up here, and yet they can't convert a string of very decent opportunities.
They get it clear. Saliba. No, that wasn't the best of passes. Forward it goes. No change in that score, 0-0 it remains. And he plays it to the keeper. Good possession in this spell, but they're not making much progress at the moment. Knocks it through. Hernandez. Skillfully hit.
Barcola weighed up the options and picked the wrong one.
Good possession in this spell, but they're not making much progress at the moment. If anyone has only just joined us, you'll be glad to know that you haven't missed any goals here. Looking to exploit the space. Griezmann. Looking for his teammate. Could make something of this. Booted away. Lovely control. Some dangerous moments, but he was there to intervene. And there is half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So first half thoughts?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time.
The whistle goes for the second half.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Strikes it. He couldn't quite beat it right.
Coman was supreme then. He had to draw on all of his quality.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. And a header. And in the end, that was wayward. France are making a change now.
Medvedev.
Clears it this time.
Who can latch onto that? The danger was there, he dealt with it well. Griezmann. Driven in. Oh, really unlucky. He shoots there, made good contact but lacked accuracy.
Mbappe really had to read that so well to come up with the save, at his very best.
Loses out physically. Still, anyone's game, this. The ball was taken. Looking to exploit the space. Hit forward. Offside, good call there by the referee's assistant. And the whistle's gone, but it's for a foul, with a big chance, bursting forward. I think that's a foul, yes, confirmed by the referee. And he's taken it on. Moving forwards. Mbappe. That's clearly not what he was hoping for. Kicks it a long way. Knocks it through. Good through ball. Shoot, and he'll get the shot away here. It's in. Could he have delivered the knockout blow here?
Oh, that was a close call, but for me, he timed his run to absolute perfection there to stay just onside, and he's still a lot to do, you know, but I think he's tucked that away really well.
France can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
They now lead by 1 goal.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it. France are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Hit long by the keeper. Gets it away.
France are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
France are running out of time to save themselves. Plays it to the touchline. Who's he going to pass to? Fouled there, no question about it. That was always likely to be the outcome. Yellow card. He looks to be in some discomfort. Forward it goes. Mbappe. The ball threaded through. Oh, that's delightful. The referee's had a good look and in the end gives a corner. Plays it back, and the finish! There it is, the final whistle. The defence did tremendously well, only allowing one strike past them. You can't say the same for the strikers though, out of sorts and unable to put away their chances. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
France seem to have taken this on with a complacent mentality to just turn up and win, and they deserve the criticism they're going to get.
And that's the end of tonight's broadcast. From me, John Champion, and my co-commentator Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you.